the greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
The King of Lions.
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics to King.
Main event Dewdrop.
Beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
Two Marks Pod.
There's no way that you have to restart every time more DLC comes out. 'Cause I swear to God, didn't have to before.
Yeah, I know that wasn't I know that in the last game we could just continue and then the DLC characters would randomly appear. Do you know who all's in the WCW pack?
Nope. Hang on. Ask me shit that I don't know the answer.
It's relevant to the podcast.
Mooter, I think. Hang on.
Mooter?
Mooter.
Mooter. The great Mooter.
Is it relevant to the...
It's moderately relevant. I mean,
fuck! The Sheiky Baby's in it.
Sheiky Baby's in it? That's not WCW.
Yeah, he is. I didn't know that. I mean, I did know that, but I didn't know that.
Is that money going to, his kids or something, I assume?
I don't fucking know, but he's in it. Luger, Muda, Mr. Perfect, Iron Sheik, and DDP.
That's a pretty good DLC pack.
It's the last one. In November.
In November? Fuck, that's a ways off. Isn't the next one all of Pat McAfee and his friends?
No, that's July. June we get Post Malone.
Okay, who comes with Posty?
Post Malone and Friends pack comes with Post Malone, Sensational Sherry, Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers.
It's kind of cool.
The Honky Tonk Man who needs to get out of our company.
I think I saw... Go ahead.
Jimmy Hart Manager.
Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool one. That is still relevant to the pod. I was thinking... I think I saw a deal that was saying that the Thrashers had not been in a game since No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000. I think it was WrestleMania 2000. I don't think it was No Mercy.
I think they were in No Mercy. I don't know about the other one.
Were they in No Mercy? Because I think it's the other way around.
The Headbangers.
Their picture is in No Mercy, but I don't think they themselves are in No Mercy. Because I think they were only in one game.
I'm sure SmackDown Hotel has a... Whichever one Mosh was in, Thrasher was probably also in, so...
Did either of those guys ever do singles stuff?
I don't think so. Oh, no, you're right. At WrestleMania 2000, they were in Attitude and they were in Warzone, and that's it.
Oh, really? I thought WrestleMania 2000 was the only one that they were in, but... I don't think I played Attitude, but I played a little bit of Warzone.
Same. Attitude sucked.
Oh, did it? I don't know anything about it.
It was like the Mortal Kombat combo.
Really? I always thought a wrestling game in a 2D fighter style would work.
Wrestling games in a fighter style doesn't work, because then you're just yelling, how do I get out of the fucking ring? How do I pin?
I think there's something to it. Or you could do it
Probably.
you could do it 2.5D or whatever it's called, how Soul Calibur is, where you can rotate and stuff.
I have no idea. But you probably would like that one because you've played in Smash tournaments and stuff, and I absolutely don't know what I'm doing in those types of games.
Yeah, I was fairly competitive with Smash for a little bit. Not
Why is my phone keep Shivani? Shut up. Shivani keeps yelling, "It's Sting," and I don't know why.
Oh, is that your phone? Is it the
yeah.
Is it somebody's what am I trying to say?
Booty call? No.
I was about to say somebody's intern. That's what I was trying to say.
No, no.
Well, anyway, I got the freaking Taco
Bong.
Bell here, and
He's
we're
hitting
live,
bong.
pal. We've been live for a minute. And
Oh.
are you ready to rock and roll, dude?
No, I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
And
I
I have
started to lay down on the bed.
children. So
You had what now?
I have a children.
Yeah, it's true. How's the children?
I don't
doing?
work with children, but I have a children. So yep.
How old is the kiddo now?
My child.
Yeah. Unless you
I
don't want
just
to talk
woke
about
up,
that on
dude.
the pod.
Old, but not old, but old.
All right, you're
Yeah,
burying
probably
yourself.
shouldn't. Probably shouldn't talk about that on the pod, but
I don't know. Anyways, we've been rambling for a minute. We're here to watch WCW Monday Nitro on
I already
Peacock. Hold on, I'm getting to that. On Peacock, if you're gonna watch with us, which is the best way to do it. If you're not watching along with us, I don't know what you're doing because we're just kind of rambling. On Peacock, it says Season 1, Episode 14. That's the episode we're going to watch. It aired on December 4th, 1995, and in the description it reads Lex Luger versus Randy Savage. Now, to those who have been paying attention, which I'm sure aren't many,
oh yeah.
we were going to watch this last week. In fact, we did watch this last week. Me and Mike, Mark II, watched this episode last week, and the audio for the recording was all fucked. And that is entirely my fault, as I was in charge of making sure that the audio levels were correct and everybody was being recorded. So basically, that episode is unlisten-toable, if that's a word.
As opposed to the other ones that are super listen-toable.
Super listen-toable. That's right. You're listening to Two Marks Pod, the most listen-toable podcast out there.
Hell
Is that our new fucking slogan? We might have stumbled onto a new side prod, though, where we do little single matches here or there. We're not dedicating, but, it's an idea that's being floated around.
Sure.
Just because it would be short and easy. Anyway, I'm zeroed out. Do you have the card pulled up? Because it's been a week and I don't remember.
December 4th?
For December 4th, yeah. 4 days before I was born, by the way.
Cool. Yeah, I do.
Alright. Here comes the countdown. You all know what it's going to sound like. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, hold on. I'm at the end of the episode.
Ah, you fucked it. I was zeroed out, and you weren't zeroed out! Everybody's Mulligan!
My Peacock is like, you were already watching this, so here's...
I'm serious. I'm not.
Here's
gonna
where
sit
you
back and
were.
take this fucking shit.
It's not my fault. It thinks I already watched it.
We gotta go!
Alright, bye everybody. I'm gonna go play 2K now.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, he's ready. Alright, we're everybody
Ready
back.
for
If you're not back, pause until you're back. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Sweet intro. Lex Luger goes, roar! Yeah!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the home of Super Bowl 30, the greater Phoenix, Scottsdale area, and what a night it is going to be.
So, I really like these, the light show that they did on the ramp there.
Yeah?
I think that wrestling would do good to do more in light shows and maybe a little less in pyro.
Possibly.
Yeah, you remember that time the pyro almost killed Jeff Hardy?
That was a work, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a work.
Pepe.
We got Pepe, and we got Bobby
What
Heenan
else?
with a raccoon in his ruffles or generic
What
knockoff
is that?
ruffles. It's just a little fucking gimmick toy.
I don't know if they ever explained that shit either.
No, but it's there the whole episode. Every time they shoot the commentary, it's
I
right
don't
there.
understand.
And Pepe being a little angel. I guess I can track the.
Minutes ago, officially, those three are on probation. They are all walking thin ice. Well, what could
Oh
happen
no,
here,
they're
Like you
on
say, they're on probation. They do one
probation.
thing wrong, and they are history.
Darn.
History's also going to be made tonight, because I predict Lex Luger's going to become heavyweight champion of the world, and Savage is going to wind up.
Does that mean we
in the
can just
triangle
not
match at
care about
All
Hulk
right, it is
Hogan and
going
the
to be a
Giant this
five-fighter.
week? That's
Let's kick
great.
it off. Tag team action. Let's get down to the ring. Ladies and
Tag team action. Oh, playa. Do you know what happens? I remember a little bit of what we watched already. You know who's in the tag match?
Sorry, I'm muted. Is it American Males versus Harlem Heat?
Right. Yes. Good.
I muted myself while I was tracking the snowball or tracking the fucking.
You can't be on mute and do a podcast. What the hell is wrong with you?
Like if I have to cough and shit, and like I said, if I am tracking, I
Yeah,
mute myself. Anyway,
Corny does it all the time, and he's way more successful than us. Just cough into the thing.
just cough
It'll
right
be
into
funny.
it. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
just what the hell?
something happened on the
damn.
on the mic for us, like last week or the week before or something like that. One of us burped into the mic. I'm pretty sure. I think it was you.
was me. I bet it was me.
It was
I don't even
little,
know.
just a little thing, but like I was just like, I'm not even sure if it was a burp, but like it was like, hey, wait a minute.
Or you told me to vamp for a minute, and I just shat my pants into the mic.
I told you to vamp, and then you didn't say anything for 2 minutes.
That's
Something like
nice.
that happened.
I'm looking for a WWE draft logo, by the way. Where do I get one of those?
Man, why do those belts look like toys?
Live, baby! As live can get. I think I said that last time, too, but there you go.
No, yeah, I think this is, for us, is going to be us hitting a lot of the same lines that we hit when we originally recorded this, but no one else is going to know until we say it out loud.
I'm still gonna say it, though. I don't care.
Yeah. I love me some Harlem Heat, though, man. Harlem Heat with Sherry is, like, where it's at.
Yeah. Until, if you keep up with Dark Side, until Sherry gets into, like, some bad habits, and then they fire her.
Well,
I guess she hardcore into some drugs at one point or something.
My
What's new?
understanding is that she went through a lot growing up.
Yeah.
I don't know that I watched the Sherry Dark Side. Is that one of the newer ones?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Fairly
probably
new.
didn't watch it then. I will. Like one of these days, I'm just gonna watch like 1 or 2 Dark Sides every night, and then just like blast out, catch up again, which is pretty much how I normally do it. I wait till they've been out a while, and then I go. And you can usually watch them on YouTube for like $1 a piece or something like that. So that's typically what I do. You can watch just about whatever you want, even like not even through shady means, like legitimately on YouTube. You can usually pay for stuff, and they're usually not too expensive unless it's like a new movie. Then it can be a little ridiculous. But a lot of times you can go and be like, I want to go watch this movie. It's on YouTube, and you can pay like $2 or $3, and then just like watch whatever movie you want. And it's like, oh yeah, this is like,
Yeah.
and it's like you rent it for like 2 days or whatever. And great system. Not a whole lot of people even realize that like it's available. But like anytime like I decide, hey, we need to watch. I have a list of movies that like for me and my wife to watch. A lot of them are like movies that like she's never seen or movies that I've never seen that I wanted to see, shit like that. Holy shit, that was Booker going crazy off that backdrop. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He like fucking
The American Males and the Harlem Heat. Of course, it's a good match.
Anyways,
Buff probably had his mom shave his pubic hairs before he came out. You know,
something about that. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Is that also that's also from Darkseid, right?
Yeah. Oh, hey, look who it is.
Hey, Colonel Parker. Looks
I
like he's
remember
got
I
something
popped super duper hard for him last time, but
yeah, it's
I
hard to
kind of knew it
pop
was
quite as
coming.
hard this time. Even though I forgot about it until I saw him.
Oh, he's got something going.
But anyway, I have like this list of movies.
What's in the box, Parker?
Yeah.
What's in the box?
I have this list where it's just movies that we need to watch, and a lot of times I just, it's available on YouTube. I can pay like $2 for it. That's what we're gonna do tonight.
Yerp. Oh, what if I just use this background?
What's in the box for Sherry? Did we ever figure that out? I think it was just lingerie or something like that. Some kind of lace clothing.
It's his dick in a box. No, it's not. That would be bad.
That's classic content right there. Lonely Island Man. I was all about that in high school. Oh, I think you missed it last time. Booker's gonna be calling for the Harlem Hangover here pretty soon.
Yeah, I think I did. I'm gonna watch.
Oh,
this.
Spin-a-Rooney, and then
the into the kick.
Harlem Sidekick or whatever.
That was like a leg lariat thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything Booker does with his legs is a Harlem Sidekick. They used to in WCW. They called the scissor kick the Ghetto Blaster, right?
That sounds right. I'm sure.
Oh, she's got a ring.
Did he propose to her? Is that what happened?
Holy shit!
Are we getting a wrestling wedding soon?
Oh my god! I think that might have to be the thumbnail. We need to keep an update on this Sherry and Robert Parker relationship. Okay, and Booker T does actually acknowledge that she's leaving.
Yeah, she's like, what the hell?
I think last time we actually didn't catch that. We were like, they didn't even really acknowledge that she left. No, we just weren't paying attention like a bunch of idiots. Little kick from Buff Bagwell, breaking up the pinfall.
It's all pleasure right now. God dang. This is for the tag title, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, this is a title match.
Was it announced as a title match? I can't remember.
It's listed as a title match.
Okay.
Anyway. And then Sting will face Kurosawa. And then the Giant will face Scott Norton. And Lex Luger and Randy Savage will do battle for the world title in the main event. There's your card.
Worst part is that we watched it last week and I have no memory of any of it. Actually, I remember Sting versus Kurosawa, actually, for some reason.
Yep.
For some reason that sticks out of my mind. Was that even a kick? Hey, just so you know, we can hear your echoing. Suplex, belly first. Oh, I think Booker's going for it here. We're gonna track this finish here.
This thing's bad, but they can't waste the time they're wasting right now. 5, 6, 10, 12 seconds have gone by, and with a team like the American Males, you better take advantage of when you have them in trouble. Take it.
I was wrong. They're not going for the finish.
They went for a Vader bomb.
That's crazy.
Scotty Riggs going toward the corner and try to get the hot tag on Marcus Alexander Bagwell, and he does.
Bagwell, House of Fire, rights and lefts to the Harlem Heat.
He's buff, and he's the stuff, and he's...
And Booker T just can't get enough with that clothesline. You know what's crazy is like Booker. I'm sorry. Oh hey, Fisherman Suplex doesn't quite get it. Sky Riggs and Buff Bagwell, not really. They're not small dudes, but like they are absolutely dwarfed by the Harlem Heat here, who are just mountains of men. And you don't even think about Booker T being a big guy. Because he doesn't, like, wrestle as the big man or whatever. Oh, here we go.
Hell yeah.
Harlem hangover, baby.
Someone should bring that back.
I hope tomorrow goes away, because it's going to be a long, painful one.
I mean...
You know who should actually bring that back?
Who?
Roxy. Instead of doing that fucking Pop Rocks deal.
Oh, yeah, I could see that, maybe.
She's a heel now, though, so...
Yeah, I don't think she'd fucking... I know that, like, I don't really want to bring credence to it, but there are a handful of people out there on the internet, who are, of course, idiots, who talk about Booker T having this history of hurting people, and part of that quote-unquote history of hurting people is...
That leg drop? Yeah,
landing
probably.
on motherfuckers with the Harlem Hangover and concussing the shit out of them.
He kind of didn't get it all right there. He kind of landed, like, on his hip, but...
I think there's, like, a clip of, I don't think it's Booker. I think it's, like, Too Cold Scorpio or something in, like, ECW. Where Scorpio basically does a fucking Harlem Hangover and just lands all the way on Chris Benoit's head. And that clip was, like, going around on Twitter. This is years ago now. And fucking Sabu said some shit like, no wonder he fucking did terrible shit.
Oh, okay, alright.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, but I knew where you were going as soon as you said no wonder. And Chris Benoit.
Yeah, he said it a lot more fucked up than I did. Let's just say that.
That's great.
If you wanted to go find it, you can. Here we got Sting and Luger cutting promo with each other, and Sting's like, I don't like you talking with the bad guys, but you're my friend, and I'm gonna stick by you, and you can fucking do your thing, and I'm gonna do my thing. And Luger's just, rubbing his hands because he doesn't know what to do with his hands because he's got that Ricky Bobby syndrome.
By God.
By God.
Off the win, which means I'm going to face you for the World Heavyweight title. Possibly. Not put the cart before the horse.
Possibly.
Hey, Lex is my best friend, but Lex, I got to tell you, just because you're my best friend doesn't mean I'm going to be twinkle-toeing out there around you. I'm going to be coming at you just the same way I would be coming at the Nature Boy or anybody else here at WCW. That's all I wanted to say. What's your sense of all of this, Lex? Well, I agree with his predictions because tonight I will become the next WCW World Heavyweight Champion. So you're right on the money there, old buddy, old pal. You are right on the money. But when we talk about triangle matches...
Lex not necessarily a promo guy.
No, not really.
Not too bad though here. Not gonna lie.
Woo!
Oh yeah, hey, did you ever watch did you ever get around to watching the Iron Claw?
Nope.
I did.
That's good. Was it good?
Yeah, it's good. There's like a weird scene near the end that I guess I don't want to spoil for you. But it's like one of the last scenes in the movie, where I don't know. It just kind of felt out of place. It was kind of weird and out of place. But yeah, pretty good movie.
Good.
Zac Efron was great.
I've heard that.
He was great. And then I know you've heard this. The Ric Flair sucks ass.
I saw the trailer and I saw the Ric Flair and I said he sucked ass.
Oh, it's probably worse than you think. It's pretty bad. I thought, even though he's like kind of the villain of the movie, Fritz, the actor that they got for Fritz von Erich, I thought he did a really good job in his role. You know?
Right? Yep.
Like, visually, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Fritz. The guy who was Carrie von Erich, even though Carrie, at least in my head, was the biggest von Erich kid, he's not the biggest. Like, so like from the neck down, he's like, it's not really Carrie. He's like kind of a little too small to be Carrie, especially since like Zac Efron got huge for the role, right?
Right.
But like from the neck up, the guy who plays Carrie von Erich, like when he first appears in the movie, you're like, oh fuck, that's Carrie von Erich. That's the Texas Tornado right fucking there. Holy shit! Like from the neck up, he was like the perfect fucking casting. And apparently, like there are more kids in the family that they don't talk about in the movie. Like they don't even exist in the movie. Like there's like another son and 2 daughters or something like that.
My God, dropkick.
Sting and Kurosawa going at it here. I remember this match not lasting very long.
Correct.
Which was crazy because like here in all of Kurosawa's previous matches, he was booked fairly strong, I want to say. Oh, now he's getting some offense in on Sting here.
It's like a good couple of minutes, and then it's just like, well, that's it. It's over.
Sting did the 5 moves of doom, and it was over.
Jesus, yeah, shoulder tackle, ducks the punch.
Ducks a punch. What would Sting's 5-knuckle shuffle be?
Sting with the roots showing, but with the dyed like.
The blonde with the dark roots.
Yeah.
Looks great. I love it. You know, just because it's like
just
so
let
different.
let the blonde go and just grow it out long and get a baseball bat. That comes way later, though.
Sort of, kind of way later. I mean, actually, don't they keep him off TV for like a full year? Just like, or like he like shows up on TV and like.
He doesn't wrestle or anything, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. Bobby and Eric going at it on commentary here. Oh, Stinger Splash. Here comes Scorpion Deathlock. I think this is the finish right here.
Sayonara! Deathlock! And Kurosawa! Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sting is
My God, pal.
Let me tell you, he's got
There it is.
Woo! Sting with the fucking, isn't that like a sports team color face paint? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I only know because I think it's the same team that, like, Ryan Pillman played for, and he always wore those colors on his fucking trunks. Like the Bengals or something? I don't know. I'm not a real sports guy. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a real sports fan either, so it's okay.
I think hockey's cool.
Yeah, I played a soccer video game the other day because it was free on PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't a bad time, but I wouldn't follow soccer or anything. But the video game was alright.
I feel like besides wrestling games, I think most sports games are like kind of like, and I don't know how to say this like without sounding mean, kind of really like super normie games. It's like I don't really play video games, but like I go over to somebody's house and they have Madden, so I play Madden or whatever. You know what I mean? Or like racing games.
Yeah.
Games are like the tip top of like normie fucking games.
Well, you shouldn't look at my console then, but
I tell you what, I really liked Need for Speed Carbon back in the day.
yeah,
Apparently that's the good Need for Speed though.
one of the better ones.
And let's see.
Underground 2 is probably the best one in my memory, but
And I liked let's see here, what other racing games do I like?
they just don't make games like they used to anymore, or maybe I'm just old and they just don't make the ones that I played.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah, Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon. What about Flash Gordon? Hello? Anyways, here comes Scott Norton on the way to the ring. I don't know where my partner just went. If that was code for something, I didn't pick up on it. Scott Norton in the ring, and here comes, I believe, the Giant?
Stuff. That might happen a few times.
Are you there? Hello?
Yep,
What happened?
I had to do things
Okay.
because I have a children.
That's fine.
That might happen a couple times.
That's okay. We forgive
The
you.
Giant with his Orange Cassidy pyro going off.
Yeah, here comes the Giant, and he's gonna wrestle Scott Norton, and I remember it being short, but liking it a lot.
That's right, JR. He's got the power of a damn freight train, apparently. Why don't I just find a new Jim Cornette render? I may or may not also be trying to work on stuff in the background too. But I finally figured out how to layer my windows so I can still see what's going on. The hell is... He's already yelling in the megaphone.
Yeah, he's doing crazy shit.
Already going. God damn. Just yelling.
All I hear is like maniacal laughter.
Yeah. Great. You still got the old Taskmaster in the red and yellow there too.
He said, Hulk who?
I agree. Hulk what? Hulk huh?
Hogan's Heroes.
Jesus. Hogan knows best, don't you know?
Lifts the Giant in the air for a big back suplex. Atomic drop. Breaks the eyes of the Giant.
My God.
Selling towards the corner, kinda, sorta. Not really.
So they're still saying he's the son of the Andre the Giant, right?
I believe so. The Giant, the son of the Andre the Giant?
Yes.
Yes.
The Andre the Giant, who never wrestled. Did he wrestle in WCW? I guess I shouldn't say never, because
No.
he might have been there.
He
Before.
appeared. His last appearance in wrestling was in WCW, and it was the only time he ever appeared for them. And it was at like a Starcade, and he just like made an appearance, walked out, and waved, and then that was it.
Clash of the Champions 20.
And he might have been at like in a Clash. Okay. And I think he was even in like Crutches, maybe. I could be mistaken. But
Well, he technically appeared for WCW, so I guess they can claim that the Giant is son, I guess.
It's crazy that they even reference him.
Scott Norton's dead.
Scott Steiner. Scott Norton gets fucking killed by the Giant. I meant to catch that on the tracking, but I fucked it up. By fucked it up, I mean I kind of just missed it. I forgot about it.
You know, the Big Show is really good at the wrestling, and he kind of just got screwed over by too many face and heel turns.
Yeah, Big Show's fucking awesome. And as we've pointed out before, every time Paul Lee got the book, he put the belt on the Big Show.
Yep.
And it's for good reason. Because he was fucking incredible.
He really did put the belt on Big Show every time, didn't he? That's funny.
Early 2000s, he was booking SmackDown. Belt goes right on Big Show. Fucking mid 2000s, he's in ECW booking. Puts the title on Big Show.
Need a Raw logo now.
Can't help himself.
Yep. I think I'm still asleep. I just typed in WWE Raw logo. Oh yeah. Okay. Don't miss this.
Sorry, I'm
Says
choking on
Mongo.
my Taco Bell.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Okay, I don't know if I can track this.
Bum 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 bum.
That's not Ric Flair.
Ric Flair looks a lot different than what I remember.
Yeah. Here comes Charles
Sir
Barkley.
Charles.
He keeps calling him Sir Charles.
He did. He called him Sir Charles.
Is that was he knighted?
I guess. I don't know. He called him Sir Charles. I'm not like the Charles Barkley.
No, but you got that fucking Google search bar in front of you.
I know, but it takes
Raw
time.
logo. You can type in.
It takes time.
Charles Barkley,
I'll search Charles Barkley.
Knighted
Yeah.
question mark. What a fucking disaster.
I'll search it. Sir Charles Barkley. It's just a nickname. There you go. I don't think he was actually knighted.
That would have been crazy. And really random.
By God, Charles Barkley is a member of the Four
He is
Horsemen.
my man, no matter what any of these people say. Wow! But I tell you what.
There you go.
Sir Charles, I don't want you to go away because Snakes, Ric Flair.
Rick's doing the bounce off the ropes gimmick.
Yeah, he's so excited that Charles Barkley is going to be the fourth horseman in this incarnation.
Right. They're gonna go to a pizza place, and maybe not.
And they're going to be mad that I can't shit in their bathroom or something. I guess that doesn't make any sense.
Something like that.
When nature calls! Woo!
Alright, what's a font that I should use?
I don't know. Whatever WWE uses if you want it to look good.
What does WWE
I
use?
don't know, use Google.
Comic Sans? I'm gonna use Comic Sans for Russo. That's good. That's a good bit.
Yeah, kinda. That means you gotta use like Times New Roman for fucking...
Yeah, something generically boring.
Yeah.
Times New Roman regular, perfect.
Anyways, there goes fucking Charles Barkley and Ric Flair, who did a big nothing promo, but got Charles Barkley on their air. Anyway, here's the commentary team talk.
Speaking of basketball and WCW and TNT, TNT lost the NBA rights, I believe. I think I heard that somewhere.
He absolutely would. Let me tell you, that weasel's been in that bag of chips for...
Yeah, I think they're going to like NBC. I can't really remember, to be honest with you, but I do know that I did hear that they're leaving TNT, which is at least marginally better for AEW.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt, I guess. But...
Yeah. I really felt like when they did have momentum in the beginning, which obviously, isn't right now, but, when they did have like a lot of momentum in the beginning, I felt like it was a noticeable loss in momentum whenever there was like a big like 7-week stretch where they were preempted by sports like basically every week.
True.
And
I didn't even think about it like that. I just thought, they won't have to spend all that money to renew NBA. Maybe they can. Yeah, maybe they can dodge out some for their wrestling program, so the wrestling doesn't leave. But
I just remember a stretch there where they were preempted like every week, just about, and like their ratings were doing pretty good. And then they had that stretch where the ratings went down. Obviously, the ratings went down because they were preempted, and that's fine. But they never recovered after that. Like legitimately, I don't pay too much attention to them right now, but like at the time I was like looking at the ratings weekly. Not that I'm like some kind of expert, whatever. I'm just a fucking mark. But I specifically noticed that they lost all their momentum because of like the series of preemptions that they had in a row or almost in a row for like 7 weeks or so. And then afterward, they never bounced back. And it was significant and noticeable. And
that's fair, because I never know when Rampage is one, so.
And, I legitimately don't think they ever... That was like one of the points where they started going downhill and not bouncing back. I feel like that's a major point, and then I feel like Punk winning the title the first time was a major point from a creative standpoint, where I was like really against something that they did, and I love CM Punk. Even right now, I'm a CM Punk fan, even after all the bullshit.
He can do no wrong,
he can
ever.
Kind of do no wrong, yeah. But like...
I was kind of just saying that as a shitpost, but at the same time, he can do no wrong.
In the eyes of like hardcore Punk fans, which I kind of am, he can do no wrong. Even when he's old, tired, and works with fucking children. So, I just was against it creatively. I didn't think it was time for Hangman to drop it. I didn't think it was a good look for Hangman to drop it to Punk. And all those other things. Anyway, we got a world title match in front of us here. It's Lex Luger and the fucking Macho Man, the fucking Randy, the fucking Savage. Along with up against Luger, and Luger has the mouth of the South, Jimmy the Heart. They rung the bell even though Lex isn't even in the ring. That's not how wrestling works.
Well, goddamn the rules anyway. I don't know. Into the bathroom? What?
Yeah, I didn't think...
You got it, baby. Okay. All right. Oh my God. I really appreciate the Macho Man.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, man.
Those tights just remind me of the Young Bucks, though. Right?
Yeah,
That's where they
because
took their style from.
yeah, Macho Man and Shawn
So,
Michaels.
if I would have been this age in this era, do you think I would have hated the Macho Man? You think I would have been like, fucking Macho Man, I don't believe him.
I believe that. Okay, you would either love Macho Man or love Hulk Hogan.
Oh, you're right. I probably would like Hulk Hogan. Jeez, that's a... Let's not think about that timeline. Because I hate Hulk Hogan.
What a timeline.
I would probably not want to admit to that. So,
You know, actually, you saying that made me think of a really cool match for us to do a watch along for.
like a... I don't know. Like, we watched this old stuff, and, like, Hulk's stuff isn't terrible. It's just, I don't like Terry Bollea, I think. But
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think
well,
that's
we could
what
watch
it is.
some Hogan Japan stuff. Like, I think there's like a Hogan and like Great Muta match out there where he's working his ass off. But what I was gonna say was we could watch Hogan and The Rock from WrestleMania 18. I like these like
True.
one-off match reviews to be like more modern matches. I think not like modern, but like
3, it's over! Oh, no, it's not. I'm
this
kidding.
century. Big knees into the corner by Lex Luger here as he runs Macho Man to the other turnbuckle, but Macho Man counters and bangs his head into the turnbuckle. Bangs Luger's head into the turnbuckle, I should say. Now Luger off the ropes, hits Macho's back elbow. 1, 2, and a kick out. And we hear Jim Hart in the background fucking...
Jim Hart. You almost said Jim Cornette, didn't you?
I guess so. I'm not sure what
The
I was
only
going to say.
thing I've done this whole episode is just do corny voice. So you're like, Jim Cornette, goddamn! Back it on!
You're the one who's been doing it, not me.
I wonder how he feels about people doing the corny voice.
Probably as good about it as Jim Ross feels of people doing his voice.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I probably should just not do it.
Looks like they went to commercial and are coming back, or... Oh, no.
I-
Here comes the commercial.
Nope, they're going to commercial.
Yeah.
This graphic low-key looks cleaner, and I put a lot less effort in.
Are you sending me a bunch of shit?
No, just one thing. Starcade, The Forbidden Door, December 27th. We're almost to Starcade. We're gonna have to watch Starcade. I don't have time to watch Starcade.
I kind of like the more modern picture of Corny that you used in the original one.
But you understand why I use that specific one.
Yeah, because that's the render we use.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's good.
It's a lot better than the other one, actually. And all I did was just use the big black box to cover up the draft rules on the graphic from the game.
Honestly, you could probably...
And then to get the draft logo, I literally just went in the game and started a season with Raw and WCW because it automatically puts the brand logos on the bars and the draft logo, and then I just copied that. That's good.
Cool, let's call the match, though.
like I literally just screenshotted in the game and then put Jim Cornette's render over the top of it and a bunch of text. That's all I did. And it looks way better than like the one that I copied from when they did the draft on TV. Oh, hang on, I gotta get up.
Macho Man's got a armbar here on Lex Luger. And he's working on it crazy, trying to get revenge for his arm injury. Let's track some of this commentary.
Very smart wrestling on Savage's part. It's not very often I agree with you, but I agree with you on that count, my friend. Look at this. He's wearing him down, wearing him down.
Well, it doesn't sound like commentary has anything interesting to say. Oh, man.
I wonder too. I'm like in and out.
No, yeah, they're just fucking... They don't have anything to say.
They're just brawling.
You know, I think I lost my phone somewhere along the way.
Damn, Bill Alfonso, like in the audience or something? Did he invade? Because I just keep hearing a whistle.
Yeah,
And that's
you
all I
know,
can think of.
people used to do really obnoxious things in crowds, like get laser pointers and point them at the wrestlers' faces, and
That's fair enough.
blow whistles and kick around beach balls. I actually don't mind the beach balls so much. I thought the beach balls were like a cool thing. And then the
You're not
wrestlers get
wrong,
mad
though.
and
They used to.
drag them out of
do
the
some-
audience and kick them and stuff.
Right?
I think it makes the
Good old Cesaro.
I think it makes the environment of the match more fun and enjoyable.
Did you use the Russo render with the bat?
Yeah, I think so. It was just what I downloaded.
Okay. I'm using those because I have to.
Did I not send you the thumbnails that or the screenshots that I made?
No, I don't think so.
I probably should.
That could be fun, yeah.
Remind me after the episode. And Macho Man off the fucking apron misses though and hits into the audience a little bit over the rails. Luger just like kicked him in the fucking hip. Speaking of hips, my hip and back has been doing pretty good today. I guess I didn't really talk about it much, but I was like, no, I did mention it, didn't I? But I had hurt my back a little over a week ago, and I've been like really struggling. Today was like, I tried to go back to work last Wednesday, and then I just felt like shit the next day, and didn't go in. And today I actually went back, and I feel pretty okay. So I think I'm actually like kicking out. Are you there, bud? Or are you doing dad stuff? Probably doing dad stuff. Oh, Macho just like striking the referee pretty much, or... And Luger finally sending Macho off the turnbuckle like he tried to earlier. That's storytelling, folks. Oh, he's listening to Macho. He's giving him orders. Macho off the ropes, takes a clothesline from him. Luger rolling him over, goes for the pin, but only has one arm. Macho kicking out. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good match here. I know of a mortgage dealer from Alabama who would say, if you're gonna watch one thing we watched this week, this should be it. Go and rewatch Lex Luger versus Macho Man Randy Savage from December 4th, 1995, 4 days before yours truly was birthed into the world. Man, I wonder if we can find like a wrestling show that was like on that date. It was a Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's probably I think Steve debuted on my birthday or something like that. Stone Cold Steve Austin, so I shouldn't be quoting this just willy-nilly.
He
Hello?
took you long enough. Yeah.
You know, I wasn't looking, I just thought you were doing dad stuff. I didn't realize fucking Discord took a shit.
Oh. Nope, you were fucking up Discord again.
Ah, it's not my fault. I mean, it kind
Alright,
of is,
Gene Slinsky.
but it's not, because Discord's sucking for some reason. I don't know, I wonder if there's like an update I need to do, or it would have automatically updated. Probably just like a bug with this update, where if it's not like the top...
Gene Skininski.
What?
Gene Sninsky. It wasn't his fault.
Oh, okay. Well, I
you
was
long enough
kind
to
of going
figure
on
that
about how this was a pretty good match we're watching here. And, you know... Like, they're working. They've been going for a minute now, too. You know, this match is actually longer than I remember. And they still got time to go.
This is where the big boys play with each other. Boy, can you imagine what the Starcade is gonna be like? WCW versus New Japan.
That's right. WCW Forbidden Door. You're coming your way.
My God.
Oh, the turnbuckle. It's, exposed.
Oh,
Oh, holy shit. There goes
he
Randy
takes a
Anderson.
shitty bump.
That was the most hilarious ref bump I've ever seen in my life.
You're damn right. And the Macho Man's gonna hit the elbow. By God. Cornette's calling for
fuck you,
somebody.
Jimmy Hart.
Cornette. No, I did it. Jimmy Cornette. Hart. He's getting pulled in by his jacket. That happens all the time. Ric Flair. He's got the gimmick. Didn't look like brass knuckles, but he used it like they were. Woo.
The knuckle duster, as they say.
Sure.
Flair backing up the ramp. Here comes Pasta Mania himself.
Oh,
Red and yellow Hulk Hogan. You, as he points.
He's got him by the ass. He's gonna smack that ass. And Hogan stops the ref from counting.
And now
he's
fucking
dragging
calling
Jimmy
for
Hart
the bell.
up by the jacket. The double head bonk.
That he really just ran Jimmy Hart into his chest.
And
And
oh,
Hogan
it's
slugs Sting!
You bastard! You bastard!
It's Sting!
It is Sting, you are correct. Luger wins this match by disqualification, so he doesn't win the title. We got a war!
Savage trying to make peace here between Sting and Hulkster.
And that's it, we're all out of time, there's no more show! No, they gotta do their gimmick where they...
Let's track this a little
Talk.
bit here.
Well, let me tell you something, mean scheme!
Probation, and you touched another referee tonight.
Well, you know something, brother?
We're not worried about no stinking probation, man. All I want to know is next week, brother, you and I, who are friends, are supposed to team up to kick Ric Flair and Arn Anderson from here and there and back again. I just want to know, what's the deal with Luger, and do you know what side you're on?
What about that jaw, Sting?
Say it straight up, brother.
Okay, Macho! Macho Man wants me to say it straight up, and so do you, Hulkster. I am on your side!
Well, then what's going on with Lex Luger?
Lex Luger is my best friend. I don't agree with the Jimmy Hart thing going on. He's mixed up right now. I'm trying to straighten him out, and I don't have a problem with that, and neither should you. Run out on a friend. Would you run out on Macho Man? Let me ask you another question. Sometimes I question this man right here. He's a heck of a guy, but I question him and some of his motives. But I am not going to down the Macho Man. So why do you every single week?
I should probably have you proofread those in between episodes, actually. What is Sting and Hogan doing here, dude? Talking about how they're going to love each other next week, brother.
Macho Man is the one that warned us all about Luger in the first place. Straight up, brother. And I called it like I saw it, not
straight up, brother.
Yeah, I think that I called it right up.
Okay, you think you called it like it was right straight up, but maybe Luger's fuse is just about that long, this much shorter than yours, mine, or yours. Maybe you
No
just
one's
didn't
fuse
give
is
him
shorter
the
than
opportunity
Macho
that he
Man's.
felt he wanted.
Really?
Sure.
Oh, is that right?
Possibly.
All right, what
You.
you got to
I'm
say?
not pointing fingers, I'm just pointing out a possible fact.
Make your point, tell me.
Wait a minute, have we got a little friction? Were we more friction than we had before?
All I can say is, Hulkster,
The only thing that's for sure is nothing's for sure with Sting. Something like that, right?
And Arn Anderson, I can't stand him.
That sounds right.
Don't get our stuff straight once and for all. We may lose the whole deal here.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Well, let me tell you something, dude.
My God, dude.
Nitro, we're gonna kick Ric Flair and Arn Anderson out of the building. Do me one favor. Keep Luger out of my face.
Seems
Jack.
like a reasonable request for a tag team partner.
Well, you know, honestly, in this whole situation, Macho Man has been, like, way more down to earth and reasonable and, like, leveled out than, like, his reputation would have you think he would be.
Yeah. I like the red and yellow long boy tights, though, on
Yeah.
Hogan. It's real simple, but, like, oh, it's a good look.
No, yeah. I liked it when he did more tie-dye and stuff, especially, like, not that it's the greatest run ever, but, like, his, like, 2000s run in the WWE, WWF.
Yeah.
I like the tie-dye red and yellow tights.
Yeah, those ones were alright, too, yeah.
Those ones he had just then, though, were really clean.
There's that Ruffles bag with the thing that's never explained.
There's a lot of undertone, if you know what I mean, says Bischoff.
I feel like Heenan brought that in and sat it at the desk, and Bischoff probably was like, what the fuck is that? No, get it out of here. And then he probably said, well, Pepe.
I think that Bobby didn't put it on the desk until the pyro was going off for the live show.
No, they acknowledged it.
I think that's the only time they acknowledge it the whole episode.
Yeah, and all they did was tell him to get it out of there.
Next week is Charlotte.
Well, by God, she's gonna win the title then.
The guitar.
That's Monday Nitro.
That was
and
Monday
that's it.
Nitro. That was.
We're out of time! We
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Tony Schiavone, you can go straight to hell.
Yeah, sure.